Hey guys, today I'm out here just doing one of my bi-weekly day hikes around the farm, getting some exercise for the old legs and shins and calves and feet so they're ready for a backpacking trip at a moment's notice. Normally I go out and jog 3 miles maybe twice a week, once or twice a week for cardio, and unfortunately I haven't been able to do that recently because back in November when I did Shawnee State Park, I injured my right heel. I think I went into that hike with a bruise on my heel from running on the road with trail runners, which now I realize is a no-no. There's just not enough cushion and support there, at least in my opinion. Anyway, on that hike with those brutal hills and pushing myself to 20 some miles a day with a 25-pound load on my back, I must have pulled something in my arch and heel area, and it felt like plantar fasciitis. So I kind of self-diagnosed myself with plantar fasciitis, and so I've been fighting this since early November. And around Thanksgiving time, it was really bad. I mean, I was even walking with a limp. So I did a lot of research on it, and I think I have just about conquered it 3 months later. So I'll be putting a video out about that, how I beat plantar fasciitis, very soon. And what I'm waiting on to do that video is my new camera. I think I'm going to be retiring the old GoPro. I got the Hero 4 on here right now, taping me with my 3-axis gimbal. But I'm moving up a little bit, at least to replace my Panasonic Lumix. It's making all kinds of crazy digital noise when I'm videotaping. So I'm definitely getting rid of that camera and possibly even replacing the GoPro altogether with this new camera. It is the Canon G7X Mark II. So really looking forward to getting that camera with the 1-inch sensor, amazing stabilization, and great and low light. Really looking forward to using this camera out on my trips and seeing how much I can improve the video quality. But anyway, this is one of our fields that I like to come hiking in. This is like a 60-some acre field. It was beans last year, and another 40-50 acre cornfield over there. And this is a lot of our land right here and some of our woods. And a really beautiful area to spend some time out here hiking. One of the things I love about hiking when there's snow on the ground is you get to see the animal traffic and where they're moving from woods to woods. Last week I was hiking around the edge of that woods over there, and I spooked up 17 deer, and they ran right across this field into there. But that was pretty cool to see 17 deer. And then I went and hopped back in my truck as I was parked about a half mile across the field over there where I spooked them, and it was getting dark, and I was coming across the field in my truck, and I must have spooked them out of this woods because they took off running right beside my truck. So I kind of drove beside them for a little bit, and I looked over to my left, and a big old buck came running out right behind him, and he tried to pass me, and I let him get by, but we were doing about 35-40 mile an hour, and that buck was hauling. He was at least a 10 point, if not 12. He was a big boy. It was an amazing sight. So it's just a totally different world when you're out here in the snow. And today, wow, I don't even think there's a breeze out here. This is amazing. All right, let's go take a little walk through this pine forest and check it out. Sometimes I see deer and turkey in there, so I don't normally film when I'm doing my day hikes, but I always bring my camera with me. If there's a chance, I'll see some wildlife while hiking. All right, we're almost here to this pine forest. I love this place. I have a few other videos that I'm working on right now that I'm hoping to release here soon, before spring anyway. And one of them I'm going to be doing is how I beat plantar fasciitis. And another one will be a review on my dream hammock Raven that I've had for almost a year now. There was a fresh dusting of snow last night, and this is about the only place I've seen turkey activity. I mean, this is just tore up. There must have been a massive herd of turkeys right here. Wow. my plan is to at least post one video per month of a backpacking trip, even if it's just an overnight or a 2-night trip. And then hopefully 3 times a year or so, a larger trip consisting of 4, 5, 6 nights. All right, guys, well, thanks for joining me today on this quick little day hike through the farmland. It was a nice day to get outside, and I'm getting hungry for supper. See ya.